Hit the like button, you fucking cowards.
Loaded in, AC blasting, beat under the ghetto. Now I don't love going out of home, but beat under the ghetto. They heard there's like prostitution in the streets. Beat under the ghetto. Getting corroborated, but that's what I hear. So beat under the ghetto. Beat under the ghetto. Beat under the ghetto. On by to the ghetto, beat under the ghetto, to the ghetto, beat under the ghetto.
Oh, this is fantastic! I've never felt so alive.
Then not do it. Beat under the ghetto.
What happened to your head?
Yourself, Sherry. He's coming with me. Beat under the ghetto.
Hey, where's my money?
Shithole apartment in New Jersey. Beat under the ghetto.
Yeah.
The Ethiopian dealer was lovely. Beat under the ghetto. Beat under the ghetto.
I'm embarrassed for me.
Beat under the ghetto. Cozy on by. Beat under the ghetto.
I'm gifted.
Beat under the ghetto.
Gifted membership machine.
That's a fucking good song. Me and DJ Dabbles probably make some fucking money with that song. Machine. Fucking hell. A lot of vagina. Thanks for the $2. Please play the Downtown song. Downtown.
Am I here?
Downtown.
Great man.
Met a guy in the village. He was selling socks for free. Tried to get me on religion. I said no, not for me. Doo-doo up, downtown, up. Doo-doo up, downtown, up. Met a guy in the village. He was screaming from his box, wanted me to donate for some free bagels and locks. Ooh, downtown, ooh, downtown. Met a guy in the village. He was holding up sign after sign. I said, why all the signs? He said he can't talk, his name is Silent Mike. Ooh, downtown. Ooh, downtown. Met a guy in the village.
Mike Morse, shut your fucking mouth.
He was selling his CDs. And the man's name was Barbara. He seemed real broke to me. Do-do-up, losers, do-up. Do-do-up, losers, do-up. Do-do-up, losers, do-up. Do-do-up, losers, do-up.
Hey, where's my money?
Am I here?
And he don't like anybody better than you. It's a Tuesday. the tennis frog. The scorpion says to the frog, hey.
I've been
at the foot of the lake, foot of the river. Scorpion says, hey, Mr. Toad, give me the ride over the river here. I gotta get to my wife. And the frog says, you kidding me? You gonna sting me? I'm not. You have my word. And then when the frog takes the scorpion, they're almost at the end of the river right there. The scorpion stings the frog. And the frog says, but you give me a word. The scorpion goes, hey, it's my nature. That's Shuli. That's in his nature. That's in his nature. He's a dude player. He's a shit player. And he don't like anybody better than him. He's a dude player. He's a shit player. And he don't like anybody. And he don't like anybody. He's a dude player.
There is an Irish lad we know who is a piece of shit. His face is red, his eyes are dead, his lips are full of spit. He's got a famous brother and one unhappy wife, and misery's the thing that he loves the most in life. Oh, Auntie Karen, why do you act so? Always complaining, never paying people that you owe. Auntie Karen, would you kindly go? I'm guessing not, you fucking twat, it's the Auntie Karen Show. I'm guessing not, you fucking twat, it's the Auntie Karen Show.
Wow, we caballing it, baby. Woo! Welcome, one and all, to the Auntie Karen Show. A happening. It's taken a life of its own, man. It's here. People enjoy it. People like it. And God damn it, we're going to keep doing it. Joining me, as always, Mr. Anthony Zenhauser, Mr. Mike Morse, Mr. Frog, and Mr. Discount Don behind the scenes, the boys in the back, and all of you in the chat. Welcome. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, and yeah, let's hang out. Let's have some fun tonight.
How about the Cabalites? How's that sound for the fan base for
the Caballers?
The Caballer.
Way better. Come on.
Caballers.
Marketing, huh?
Caballers is solid. Caballers is solid. Let us know.
Cabal washers.
Cabal. Okay, now that's back to that's number one now. Cabal
God
washers.
Cabal. Fuck.
That was solid. That was hey, he's already you won just off of that. Cabal, y'all. That's not bad. I'm not opposed to that. Morsels. Stay on topic,
no, I like
partner.
That.
Stay on.
I'm just representing, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cabalites. There you go. Great minds.
Half the calories of regular cabals.
Yeah, the cabal is alive and well in Kevin's mind, I guess. Is there any cabal talk in the package today, Frog?
There's not actually. He is pretty focused on you guys and Jim Norton.
Oh no, not our Jimmy.
Yeah, he's got some.
Our new friend Jim Norton, who frequents our show regularly once.
Let me guess, he's not happy that Jim came on.
No, and Jim's a hack, and he's not funny, and none of his stuff was ever funny, and he hated Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn. That was never funny. Oh.
This is funny. Shuli is cabaled. Look at that. Hat off for you.
Can we have what's his name hitting Baba Louie over the head with a guitar, and it'll be like El Cabal.
All right, let's move him back down.
Like one either.
Go.
Yeah. Sorry, Torito.
That's all right. He came out on fire. He petered out. A little bit. He'll be back.
If you start too fast out of a race, that's what happens.
Right. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
I don't have that problem.
Tom Hunt with a super sticker that only Tom Hunt can give. Thank you very much. 48 hours until Thursday. People are excited.
Mm-hmm.
People, there's a buzz with Lenny. There's pictures being drawn. People are talking. They like their Lenny.
Well, they weren't here for the Blunder Years if you weren't a member. I personally in Vegas, put that picture back up, please.
Yeah, we're gonna get that tattoo, right?
I'm gonna get a tattoo of this picture on my ass.
There you go.
Vegas. So just to give you guys a little preview of.
And hey, El Douche. And we were saying that we should get the tattoo around, like part of his face on each ass cheek, and that way when you fart, it's like Lenny burping out of his mouth.
Can you guys take one ass cheek each and spread it?
We need 2 tattoo artists for each cheek, please.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I meant. Is that in Discord, that picture? Because I'll do a little Photoshop.
Can I get an asshole picture, please?
Yeah,
it is, Mike. It's in.
Is it in?
I don't know which channel it's in. Damn it!
That
Blunder Years.
There you go. I'm stuck in traffic and I have to take a shit. When don't you have to take a shit? This is like half the time I talk to him.
That is the worst, though. Oof.
Yeah, being stuck. Yeah, absolutely. He's the protagonist, gifting a membership.
Membership machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, memberships are the talk of the town. What are you giggling about?
You sounded like a retard.
Okay, go ahead. Do the spiel about memberships. Let's hear you.
Which spiel about memberships?
You've done 4 years of these fucking shows.
Turn on accept gifted memberships, because if you're a tier 1 member, you get 2 bonus shows a week, and for your tier 2 member, you get the raid as well. Plus, you get access to the Discord, which everybody with the other creators. So turn on accept gifted memberships, or if you can't afford it. Wait, that is the if you can't afford it. Never mind. We're done.
You sound like a retard. Moron.
Yeah, don't mention how they can't afford it. That totally turns people off to it.
It's like he looks down on all of you. I'll handle him. Don't worry about it, chat. Dan,
because he's 6'7", 112 pounds. That's why he looks down on it.
Stiff breeze knocks him down. Yeah.
With their ute cock.
Dan Catalano gifted one. Thank you. RDC Anthony gifted one as well. Thank you.
Mike Morse, shut your fucking mouth.
El Cabal, come on.
Woo.
Caballing on a budget. Okay. I like that, Tony. Thank you. Regarding Prozac, took it for 20 years. Only negative effect was what they called delayed orgasms. My orgasm were delayed like the Titanic. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard stories of it's called a buddy of mine called them never come pills.
Right.
Yeah. FM Nobody gifted one. Thank you.
Gifted membership machine.
All right. We are ready for the package. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. And as my producer said, if you can't afford it, turn on accept gifted memberships.
If you can't
machine.
afford it, but sometimes you can't afford it.
We know a lot of you are poor.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, here we go.
I was beaten.
Nice. Now we're talking. Let's go. How long till Clippy McClipperton plays a clip? Over under 30 seconds. So we all know now this current version of MLC begins with him sitting silently and immediately going to a clip. But he don't do clips, but he does clips every day, twice a day at the start of the show. Let's go. Over or under? What do you guys think?
I'm going und.
Und. Okay. Zenny?
You're a moron. I'm going over.
Okay. Dope.
No, I agree he's a moron. I think he's going to go under as well, though.
Haha.
They're off in the
We're
Kentucky Derby.
Come on, Kevin.
We're here. We're queer. How's that song go?
It's not
Why
a
is he
song.
dressed like he lives on Tatooine? Like he's going to get some droids in town.
Yeah, he does look like he just sent R2D2 a message for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Got back from Logan's Run.
Might be apropos. with this guest.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I picked under. Because it's Norton, and that really lit him up.
True.
Look,
Yep. Oh.
look, what I tell you.
Started.
Hit play, you old
Hit
fuck.
it.
Oh, fuck
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, to a special Trainables with a very special guest.
You say
Thank
Trainables?
Yeah, not you, Zed, you idiot.
That song makes me want to put a bullet in my brain.
Wait, did he say, is it Trainables? What do you call it?
Oh, it's behind them. There's that. And there's
Oh, no, he's trying to do a trans joke.
Oh.
Was he?
I think so, because he was saying Tran. He said that, and then he stopped.
They've been instructed to fake laugh at everything Norton says. First of all, isn't Cumia doing a show tonight at 8 o'clock?
How many times does Dummy clean his glasses this episode? Over under 5.
This
Okay.
episode.
Now we
I
got
like these. I like these bets because it's like you don't know until the end.
Yep.
Right.
So
Yeah. you got to have a microphone coming out one of those buttons.
Wow.
We're just having some fun over here. Hit like. So over under 5, how many times he cleans his glasses?
You got to go ove.
Yeah, there's this nervous tick he has now that we've all picked up on, that he gets upset or anxious. Well, first of all, his leg is bouncing the entire show, and he gets upset. That's what I think. He takes his glasses off and starts cleaning them.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's like a dog biting its leg. You know, you ever seen?
Correct. Right. Yeah. I'm going to say over. Because it's Norton, and I think this really sticking it to him.
Yep.
I gotta take under.
You fool.
I know. I'm going to be a fool on this one, but we got to have some sort of contrast.
Okay.
So I'll bite the bullet on this one. Although I strongly agree that he's going to be upset.
Yes, Prozac is good for eyeglasses, says Dave. And then Lowrider's in for 6 times exactly.
Ooh, okay.
Which I respect. I respect calling your shot, dog.
Yeah, and I want to take it up with Kevin. There, it's like we are not instructed to fake laugh. It's instinct by now.
Yes. Well, if you would have funny people on, maybe you would real laugh or fake laugh or laugh at all. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but Stevie Lou ain't driving you to that party.
Maybe if you don't stop the video on Norton's punchline, then maybe you would have laughed as well.
Right. Because I don't have time. Timing. All right, so you went under, over, me and Mike.
Yeah, I'm
right?
under.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
Clock.
They're off. And
They all sticking it to Cumia?
That's
They all
one already.
These guys are desperate. I crushed them in April. I'm crushing them so far in May. So now they got to do, hey, Anthony, can you ask Norton to do our show?
Or I just texted Jim and asked him to come on, but whatever you want to roll with, Kev. It's all good.
Okay, I will. We're all pals.
But see, this is a glimpse into how his mind works, right? Because he's always looking to book somebody that can help him make money.
Right.
So he's giving away his thought process, right, for all of us to see. Oh, we're not doing well. That's what he does. Chad, let's be friends again. Chad, let's be pals again. Come on, it'll help the show. Chad, can you book one of your comedian friends? Because none of them talk to me.
Yeah, the concept of friends confuses him. Like he doesn't really understand what friends are. He's like John. Like John thinks friends are people that do things for you.
Yeah, this guy doesn't understand family. Forget friends.
Wow.
This guy's a piece of shit on every level.
I guess they don't need Chad. They got Jimmy Jam Norton.
It was tough. We were, weighing the options.
Is that like Jam and Jim Florentine?
Yes.
Okay.
Was beat.
Jim?
We should get a Jim Jam Jammy Jam here one night with Jim Jam Norton and Jim Jam Florentine.
Ooh, and we should sell Jimmy and Jimmy Jim Jams. Yeah, jammies.
Jammy jams.
Yeah.
Pajamas.
I'll make Jammy jam sandwiches for everybody.
I can't move us all down, guys. Okay.
What do I know? Except what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this up. I
Breaking
won't even
news.
put it up yet. I'll just have it ready to go.
Oh, good.
Smart.
Whatever it is, it's making him happy.
It's a picture of a cheesecake.
All right.
Is he looking for that play button, pal? What's up?
I can't even see it.
Oh, no.
Maybe if you clean your glasses.
5 more times.
Yeah.
What?
Remember,
Is this true? I'm in. You guys want to join the FKB Plus community? All right.
last month when they're bragging about 5 guys against 1 and they beat me? What did they beat me? 42-37. They came in 37th place and I came in
In the fourth quarter.
42nd.
So dumb.
Something. Remember?
Remember?
He thinks
Anyway,
we do it to
remember?
brag and not to get this reaction. He doesn't understand.
Exactly. How many shows, people who've been here for 25 months, 24 months, how many shows do we talk about our finances? Do we talk about what we did this month? How we all made out? We never talk about it, whether it's good or bad. We never talk about it. This guy's entire show is breaking down what everybody else is doing, especially him, but not on the bad days. He doesn't talk about those days on his show. But to him, you know, it's as if he doesn't understand what a tool he is. Those are the best kind. It's a toy. You just play with it. It's fun.
Long story short, for April, I came in 29th and they came in 57th.
You had a comedy special. What are you doing? Louis C.K. took you on the road with him. Look at you.
Yeah, 2 development deals too.
Well,
And this is what he's developed.
I beat them by $6,000 in 1 month.
Wow.
I went up 13 spots. That's for everybody. 29th in the whole world.
The whole
In the United
world.
States.
Yeah,
In the United
the whole
States. Slow down.
world.
In Epcot Center.
Waiting for the stats for Mars to come in.
And they were 57th. They dropped 21 spots. That's what Cumia coming on twice a week. Now they got Jimmy Jam Norton.
Man, who's got better nickname ability, John or
Oof.
KB?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, I would say at least Kevin comes up with his own nicknames. I don't think John does.
Yeah. None of those fucks include membership. So listen, I've said it a million times. The fact that we make $50 doing this stupid shit, go back and forth with these idiots, is amazing. And you guys are beyond generous. You know, we have thousands of members here because of your guys' generosity. So whether they factor it in or not, it doesn't prevent us from coming up with shows for the people that are members and to get more people to become members. That's the whole fucking point of this thing.
Dude, half the times I wouldn't notice a cock under a skirt. Believe me, your wig doesn't fucking.
Right. He's talking about his yes.
Why is he afraid to bring it up? Like he's dancing around Jim's wife. Just fucking say it, tough guy.
I was beaten.
I guess,
like,
I
you know what I
guess
mean?
until his wife dies in a hot tub, he can't really say anything about it.
Right.
I'm really.
See, I'm doing Cumia's Cocks. I should have called the show Cumia's Cocks. I'm doing Cumia's Cocks. These are Cumia's Cocks.
Okay, we've heard it now 6 times.
What is it called?
What's the joke though? That you're doing somebody else's show? That is your show.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. It's still my birthday weekend, technically.
Oh, that's him telling you, please send him money. That's his PayPal, Venmo, Rumble rants.
Subtle.
Subtle, right?
I was beaten.
with Colin and Rich Voss.
Yeah, like Tough Crowd, like the comics comedy cellar table. Yes, right. Shuli will say that now. It's like takes me back 20 years.
I was beaten.
Hey, you know. Is that what I said? No, it's not what I said.
I don't know. I can't remember those little details about what we were talking about because we were having such a good time. But
yeah, but it's great that he has. Not only does he have numbers and statistics in his notes, but fake conversations of ours. That's great.
In his head, what he's saying out loud is, "Oh yeah, the comics table at the Comedy Cellar. Another thing I won't see ever again."
Right. I can't walk anywhere near that.
I can't even go inside the building.
That's a good clip. So that's the highlight of the show?
Because Dan Nannerman's going to kick my ass if I walk in there. All the Jews are going to beat me to a pulp if I walk in there.
They'll occupy me.
There's a lot of fake laughing over there. Voss has lost his fastball. I watched enough for the show. Listen, I like Voss, but
This is like an athlete who has a car dealership now telling you why the guys who are currently playing suck.
Mm-hmm.
Does not have it anymore.
Voss lost his fastball. Why? Because he's getting booked? Does that constitute losing your fastball?
He's just trying to. He's like an old, doddering old man, and he just says stuff, and they laugh at him. No one's laughing with him anymore, and I wish him well.
I mean, what's great is you can tell when you guys are together that whether their mic's there or not, this just bashing just never stops.
Right. These are good times. That's why Tough Crowd lasted how many? 2 seasons? It followed their biggest show, The Daily Show, 2 seasons, and it never did any ratings. Never.
Hey, one thing about Kevin, he does know about shows ending. They ended his second development deal after a table read. Yeah. So,
does he have his own notebook about Tough Crowd? You can refer to?
Number one son was my Roseanne.
Somebody in chat said it earlier, but he is really the definition of a hater. No matter what's going on in front of his face, he's going to turn around and tell you why that's not what you're seeing, and this is all wrong, and it's the exact opposite.
Which is what everybody loves in this business, are people shitting on you while you're doing well.
But this was a golden era. The golden era of stand-up comedy was that shit show Tough Crowd. Even when I was on it,
he still isn't even understanding that I'm talking about all of them on O&A, not on Tough Crowd.
Right.
I was talking about all of them since I got to O&A late. So when I caught up, my favorite shows that I've heard over the years were those shows where they're all in there bashing the fuck out of each other, just stacking jokes on jokes, and it's just impressive. And it's fun to see people who have been in this business this long that are still friends, not bitter pieces of shit like the one we're watching right now.
You know what's also great about that is also the fact that they can just pick up where they left off 20 years ago. That's crazy. Like how fucking good they are.
Yeah.
I found it unwatchable. I couldn't even make it through the whole show. I remember one time I was on, and then I didn't watch the whole show. I was like, this show's garbage, because there's a lot of like.
Hold on, and listen to him saying it's a shitty show. It didn't do well, and even when I was on it, it's like, why did you do the show if it was a shitty show, dude?
Right, and you think he came in there saying it was a shitty show then? No, he was kissing ass. He was playing the fucking game. He's going to be a tough guy now. You know, it's like when Stevie Lou's with him. All of a sudden, he starts yelling out people's names.
Right.
You know,
if he kisses up to Colin, maybe he'll get to hang out with Seinfeld.
Yeah, you don't see it
in his dream.
You don't see him with his helmet on and a gallon of milk hanging off the handlebars, calling out people to fight.
Ball busting, but it's not even funny. It's just that it's I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's not like you're a comic or anything.
Yeah. I was beaten.
I mean, I think you guys.
It wasn't even that good. I'm being fair. I watched it. It was a lot of like You know that where you're like, what? What's the insult? What are they even?
Oh, so it was like your show.
Yeah. You just sit there and look.
Yeah, and just tilt your head like a dog. Just go, huh?
Talking about?
I remember that
$800.
episode when Dat Fan was on and he was just eating caramels. He was watching him.
Rich Voss brought out his cat.
Yeah.
To show everybody.
Of course, Patrice was just eating as usual.
Of course.
$500.
Doing like a regular thing, maybe once every couple weeks, or once.
Right. Then he's gonna do Cumia every time. We're gonna bring the band back together. Nord's gonna do Cumia every time Cumia is in New York, and then they're gonna do the Voss and Colin. Colin won't do it again. That's how Colin works. Everyone's doing everybody one favor. Cumia did Chrissy one favor. Norton did Cumia one
favor math. Let me break it down for you.
Savor that favor.
I'm sending you an invoice. You've over-favored me.
Welcome to Favor Town.
Favor Town.
And Colin did Norton one favor. It's a lot of one favors. I'm going to call this episode One Favor.
Once a month would be fantastic. Now you got Anthony on terrestrial. I mean, did you ever think you'd see the day where Anthony goes back on terrestrial radio?
I literally, if you would have said, what do you think will happen first? Anthony will be on terrestrial radio, where every radio station in the planet will collapse and it won't exist anymore. I would have said the second option is more likely than fucking Anthony being back on the regular radio. And I did his show once. I did it a couple weeks ago when he was in New York, but I had a horrible cough. I'm fat. I sound terrible, but it was fun to do. I was so happy to see him, and we're doing it again at the end of May. Me and Voss are doing Ant Show. It's on.
Whoa!
Whoa, that kind of blew up in your face, huh? Well, I guess this is the one favor for the second time.
Right.
Got it.
Oh, everyone's doing everybody one favor. Norton did Cumia one
Good,
favor.
Froggy. I love you. You're the best.
You can hit play.
Dove, by the way.
Did I mention it was my birthday?
I need a stick of Velveeta. Anybody have Velveeta?
What'd you say, Super Chat Air Horn?
If Velveeta wants to sponsor, I can say, stick it to me, Velveeta. It's a stick.
Yeah, he's
Put the stick in my.
He's a fucking hack.
Who do you think impresses Kevin? Who impresses Kevin? Who do you think Kevin looks up to in this business?
Whoever's super chatting him $100
right
these days. He doesn't look up to anybody in this business because he's not in this business anymore. The business doesn't want him. Nobody's looking for him.
Right.
So he's doing the business fired him, and he's sitting there standing in the streets telling everybody he quit.
Right.
It's like,
right.
We've all seen it, dude.
Yeah.
We've all seen it. You
right,
lose
right. You dumped her. Right.
Yeah, right. You lose your account for, posting people's fucking phone numbers and shitting on Jews and fuck off. What are you talking about? He's going to sit here and spin it for the delusional fucks in his audience that'll buy whatever the fuck he sells them. It's great. It's a great watch. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm sitting in the bleachers. I'm munching down that popcorn. This is beautiful.
I was beaten.
Yeah, and I hear maybe a little rumor that maybe Voss might be coming in with you next time. And
He just said that.
Me and Voss are doing Ant Show.
He just literally said that. I mean, this guy's a dumb motherfucker.
It's the guy trying to figure out if it was trainables that he was watching. Yeah.
And a lot of stuff doesn't work, and that always makes me laugh. Like, it's not because I think I want to be different. Like there's something so visceral about being unfunny. Like
you're telling these guys. You're telling Mike Morse and Sennhauser and the Shitwire. These guys can't get gigs. Right. They can't.
Last week, Kevin, did you?
I mean, I've worked. 3 months ago, 2 months ago, whatever that was in Alabama, Center, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, where have you worked? You're sitting here telling everybody Zen's got a special out. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody's screaming, we're stand-up comics from any mountain here. We're here doing a show on YouTube. This is part of the gig. The other stuff is the other stuff. But Kevin's trying to sell you that he's still a working comic, that he's still plugged into this business. We're more plugged in than you, and that's not saying much. Of course, I'm leaving Zen out. Zen's legit,
Up and comer.
Yeah. He's,
I just quit the business. I'll be honest with you. I'm doing a third mic full time now.
Oh, stop! Zen's a heavy hitter when it comes to frosting. He loves it.
These are 3 quote unquote
Book a show somewhere, Kevin. Then talk shit. Book a show somewhere. Show up to the show. You know, not like you're not in a hotel room in Atlantic City with your pay pigs. Book a show at a venue.
Right. Or start a comedy club and keep it running.
Yeah, there you go.
Too.
comics who can't get gigs, have never gotten gigs in their life, but he's telling them how refreshing it is to bomb.
We've never worked anywhere in our lives. Got it.
Wow. I guess he.
Let me go get my poster at the Reno comedy stop where I headlined. God damn this motherfucker.
Actually, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, buddy.
All right. I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Can't read a room.
This makes me laugh.
Put the poster back. Sorry, my kid's grabbed.
Three people need to carry that poster.
It's huge.
Fucking
Like,
huge.
It's not because I think I want to be different. Like
the living room wall looks so empty now.
Bring me my marquee.
OG Muppet Mitts, member and up, my friend. Come on. Tier 2 is
wow.
to me. Thank you. Hey, I'm poor. What can I do for the channel? Just spread the word, man. That's it. Just get people in here. Get them into the casino. They don't like this machine. Maybe they'll like the table games. You know what I mean? Princess Gaia. I don't know what that. If you could tell me that chats will cause wealth.
I don't understand that one, but I think the last one was Princess Gaia.
KB is literally the definition of a hater. There you go. He's the protagonist who said it. Cabalin!
Boom!
Like the preachers do. Oops, out of money. Yep. You want to get to heaven, might want to throw something in that collection plate when it comes around. Muppet Mitts.
this is content.
Come on. Thank you. Greetings from Rochester, hanging with producer Chris and Lucy Tightbox. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh,
hey, Woody. Good to see you, brother.
So what are you doing hanging out? What are you doing watching us? Why don't you hang out with them?
Yeah, have fun. I think Earl David Reed is performing out in Rochester. EDR is out there. Our buddy doing something at the Carlson.
Earl David Reed sounds like somebody who would assassinate a president.
I know. 25 months here. Never heard anything about money. Thank you. That's the way we like to keep it. To paraphrase what Richard Lewis once said to John, that interview with that big guy was brilliant. Yes, it was brilliant. Kevin Brennan hasn't done stand-up in 3 years. Jim Norton all booked for the whole year. Remind me who's the has-been? Yeah, imagine buying tickets to go see a concert and then booking comedy shows around it.
But was Brennan ever on like Norton's level, like where he was touring the country to like even Florentine's like all over America every weekend?
No, and it was probably by choice. I don't imagine he wanted to do it, but I don't necessarily know that he had those opportunities either. He got a joke on the air his first week on SNL. Second week, nothing. He threatened to quit after that. Really? Wow, what a tough guy. Locks and Docks gifting one. Come on.
Man,
here's the worst part.
Idiot. Have feelings.
Yes, feelings. Shut up, Mike. Go
I
ahead.
forgot he had feelings. Worst part is the joke he got in was faxed. So.
Oh, come on. Happy delayed birthday wishes. Crikey, wrong channel. All right.
In all fairness, that joke would have did really well if it wasn't for the drop, but Mike.
That's all
do
right.
well.
You know, I should have waited it out.
All right, we got it.
I was so excited.
All right, now he's moving down.
Yeah.
The follow-up did it for him, not the actual show. Ladies and gentlemen, please, enough of the fucking bullshit. It's our longest-running sponsor, Rings and Rings. Hey guys, is this where Cumia Cups meets for their daily support group session? I'm looking to join. Great shows, as always, TSN fam. Don't forget to make your Mother's Day reservation at Rick's Wings and Rings. Jewelry, poultry, together, as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, Rick's Wings and Rings gifting 10 members worldwide.
I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock. Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Thank you.
The frog.
Thank you. I'm getting a Stevie Lou tattoo. KB.
Somebody in the chat before wrote Stevie New, which I like.
Hashtag Stevie New. If you do 2 favors over 3 hours, you only did 1 favor. They dissipate.
It's favor man.
My
Mike,
mouth
that graphic's hilarious, but I don't think we can show that. I don't think so.
Put it up on Patreon. And can we put it up on the members wall? Is there like a wall we can post something to back there?
Not that I'd post this to.
Okay.
Here, you know what I'll do? I'll take the crack out.
That doesn't sound good. My mouthpiece smells. Is that my breath? Haven't sent one in a while. Hey, Andy.
Mm.
Oh, hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Favor fave. That was great. Hey, Vlad the Poker. Thank you for gifting one, my friend. Appreciate that.
Love, Kevin.
He is the professor, one of my faves, and he's dropping a dime in here. Thank you,
Suck my
Professor.
dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock. Oh, hey, beautiful man, me.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Gifted membership machine.
I'll go along with it. The sheriff's related to EDR. Cabal dripping somehow sounds worse, so this stays. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Mr. Beef Drippings.
Thank you, pal. Good to see you. All right, let's get back into this. Hit like while you're here, 800 plus. Hit subscribe if you're not. That helps us out. Hit notify. That'll help you out. And get yourself a membership. Everybody's doing it, or at least turn on accept gifted memberships. Link is in the description. Click on it. It'll take you to your YouTube settings. Turn them on. Good luck. Hope somebody's generous, and usually they are here, and we thank you for that. Or do it your goddamn self. You know? Wouldn't kill you. Tier 1 or tier 2. All right, let's go. Come on.
I was beaten.
First of all, Shuli, you stink. Shuli, you have no credits as a stand-up. 0.
Thank you.
Ray DeVito has more credits as a stand-up than you do.
Yeah. I lay awake at night. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat thinking that.
You know, there's nothing better than a 30-year credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
And how many episodes of Silver Spoons were you on?
That's how I got this house. The credits.
Credit was great.
Sure.
Old
Talking
credit.
about like these, they're all legit comics.
What is Kevin's latest credit? what Kevin? What's the most recent credit you have that's not 30 years old?
Absent father.
Well, okay. I'm not absent. I'm here. I'm just busy.
There's a bunch of clowns out there.
I was beaten.
Like some people are just so unfunny that they
Mike Morse is right here. I mean, is this rude? He's right here.
No, I'm not with you, Kevin.
Right.
There's an episode of MASH. I don't know, you know, again, I wonder why nobody under 50 comes to my shows. I'm going to talk about Charles Emerson Winchester.
I was beaten.
He hates seeing people happy and having a good time. It really is. It makes him nuts.
It's like putting up a cross to a vampire. He's like,
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing, Kevin. Better get to wiping those fucking glasses, pal.
yeah.
The fuck?
Look at Mike Morse. Like, yeah. What do I do now? What do I do?
This guy's killing
Be funnier than you, Kevin.
it. Killing it.
Mike, that looks the exact same.
No. Put that up. It's a. There's nothing untoward.
No.
Let me
Zen,
look at
look
it.
in the disc. Yeah, it's in the Blunder Years channel. Look at the two images and
Do
tell
I
me
want
that
this to
they're
be
different.
Mike's last day on the show? Then I might agree with him. Hold on.
What?
Where is it in the Discord?
It's
The
up-
Blunder Years channel.
Oh, Blunder Years. Okay.
Now there's the one
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
crack.
Mike,
And
you're
there's one-
retarded. I fucking
Yeah, they-
love you, dude.
They both
What?
look exactly the same.
No, the one you can see the
Oh,
crack.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you put that up there? What's being shown?
Why don't you and Cardiff do your own show on YouTube?
What's being shown that you can't show?
Can we just agree that we'll put this on Morseverse and
Yeah.
not here
but I
to
just
be
want to know
safe?
why you can't put that bottom.
We'll talk about it in the meeting.
No, we do it
There's
now.
part of a bare
guy-
ass on it.
Yeah, and the guy's not in great shape. I don't know if this is you, but
Hey, I'm right here. What are you talking?
oh, it's Zen.
It was his end tattoo.
All right.
You see a man's hips. You don't even see the ass crack or the.
That's a man's hips.
This is what every meeting's like back.
I'm
twice a week.
incensed.
Mike's trying to justify the show more ass on the show.
I wanted to show you what
All right,
the tattoo will look
real
like.
quick.
No, don't do.
Get off! All right, that's it. Thank you.
Real quick.
Yeah, how is that quick, you idiot?
We're chasing the algorithm, buddy.
We got
It's like
India and
Mirage.
Pakistan fighting. We're worried about this. We're gonna.
Yeah, let's go. Who you guys got on that over? On all right, we'll get to that later.
How do I get it wrong? I mean, Mike Morse was talking about 30 or 40 years.
What?
Nothing to show for it except this.
Together like cartilage, they just can't do. And I'm kind of obsessed with those people. Like I it's so painful to watch that I have.
This is not easy to watch.
I mean, Mike, you've done nothing in 30 or 40 years, and this is all you have to show for it. A show that this guy slides down a pole and starts his show when he knows it's available to watch.
I'm very proud.
That's all you've done.
Well, again, I'll throw out the same challenge as I did with John. Yeah, I mean, Kevin had better stand-up gigs than me,
right?
For the most part. Although I'm sure, I opened for Lisa. And I played most of the same places he played with Louis C.K. probably.
Sure.
So
And
that-
writing-wise,
writing-wise, I blow him away.
Come on.
The only
Guys.
thing he has is Saturday Night Live. So if you
Yeah,
want to go, if you want to go credit for credit,
let's go.
do that.
Facts for facts.
I had one
bitch.
2 weeks ago. I had the big credit, the little roast you might have heard about.
Little WWE roast, my
Maybe.
friend.
Let me tell you
Oh, it's fake. The wrestling's fake. The roast was fake. Yeah, go ahead, son.
Yeah. He really thinks like those late night credits are massive credits under his belt. But you know what? Nobody gives a shit about late night credits anymore. You're not going to get gigs because you're on Conan O'Brien 25 years ago.
Right.
It's just the way it works. If you're going to go on the Joe Rogan podcast, see, then maybe you talk to us about getting booked. I mean, it's a different world now. And he boomered out, and now he's pissed.
Sure.
Because all his credits. Who gives a shit? Oh, I opened for Henny Youngman back in 1925.
Right.
Who cares?
And then that one dude looks at his friend and goes, "Who the fuck's Henny Youngman?" And then it's over. You know. Thank you, Mason. Shuli was on Vice last year. Forgot about that. I did too. It was special. They did sucking dick for super chats. Go look it up, guys. It's at Hulu.
Mike was on Cops last month.
Mike was on Cops.
Lower than even I thought it would be. I know they're going to talk about comedy.
Like a love-hate with them.
Right.
I'm sorry, but it's fascinating that they almost all of them have an enormous ego.
Wow. Wow.
Good insight.
You cut him. You cut him, Mike.
Wow.
This is like when Rocky hits Drago and he feels it for the first time, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
You mean like these clients? You mean like your boss? You mean like the boss, the shit weigher?
I was beaten.
These guys have no credits amongst them. I mean, we
This is our third trip around on the credits machine. Go ahead.
take Norton off the show. They have no credits amongst them. But they're doing a symposium. They're doing a symposium on stand-up comedy.
I'm headlining at the symposium this week.
Ooh.
I'm headlining at the Simon Wiesenthal Center, so it's going to be a bit of a bummer. It's not. Listen, it's not the knee slapper show that it's going to be. That it's
Talk about tough crowd.
Yeah. Maybe you've heard of my opener, Rabbi Shmuley Botek. Thank you. Hello.
How'd they get him?
Not to brag.
He just works for tips. Did you know?
Oh my God. My catchphrase is I do it in a Southern accent. I go, never forget. I do that.
Never forget her done. That would be.
Yes, I should have ran it by you. God
Can
damn
use
it.
that. Yeah.
See, Kevin, there you go. That's just a little speckle of what this fucking guy can do.
It's called a punch up. A punch down is when Gary Goldman hits you in the face. With the you bitch.
Wish somebody was here so I could yell at them.
I was beaten.
How come you can't get guests like Jimmy? I don't know.
Really? Just think for a second. Take a break. Move that mic away from your mouth and really sit there and think. Why can't I get guests like Jimmy?
I'll have to talk to my booker. Wait, where is it?
Look to your bookie. You'll find out why you have to keep working.
I thought
Uh-oh. Check out what little Jimmy said right after the intro. He said something that's a violation of YouTube's terms of service. Uh-oh. All these little hall monitors because this motherfucker can't do a show like we do. So for years, he's been trying to get this channel taken down.
I was going to do a little bit of time tonight, but I guess I'm not. Because I can't sit through this.
No.
Then they're going to watch Trainables.
Could I have booked a guest? Yeah, I could have. But I'm not a booker. Could I have booked a guest? Yeah.
What is that from? Is that him?
No.
Yeah, just like his air horn. He's experimenting with drops.
Yeah, I could have. But I'm not a booker.
He thinks he's doing what we do, I think, which is
That's really
hilarious.
him playing that drop?
Yeah,
Wow.
I swear to you.
He's got the posture of Stephen Hawking. You know what I mean?
Really
He looks like a cripple in a fucking wheelchair.
It's like a guy whose lower half is melting. We can't see it, but we see the top half affected by it. Start of the show, he's like, "We doing it?"
Yeah.
Half hour in, he's like, "So, what, send me the link."
Expect them to yell, "Turn the camera off."
Just a puddle by the end of the show.
Check out what little Jimmy said right after the intro. He said something as a violation of YouTube terms of service. It was you gonna get me to say it?
That was our master plan, and he didn't fall for it. We were gonna have him say it and then take down his channel.
He's brilliant. Gonna make
Happy
me say
birthday.
Wrangler?
Okay, you're gonna get blocked.
Why are you gonna block? Hold on. Why is he gonna block Flat Cat? All she did was wish him a happy birthday.
Well, serves her right. That's what you get.
That's true.
Hit the bricks, kid. You're out of here.
Hey, Grandma, why can't you handle being irrelevant?
Wait, put that up. Is his face on it? You got to get the headset on there, man.
Reverent, irrelevant. Ouch.
You got it.
Irreverent. Well, if I'm doing bad, how bad is the network doing? I beat them by 6,000 last month. I'm 29th and they're 52nd. Remember when they brought it up?
6,000 images?
Chad, remember when they brought it up? Remember they were like, Kevin's not going to be happy. I'm 29th in the world.
And you're still not happy. You're still crying about it, which was the whole reason why we brought it up.
Mhm.
Remember when you brought up for 3 years, show me the numbers, show me your bank statements, show me your W-2s, your W-1099s, your fucking, your
Show me the
watch.
money.
Show me. And then somebody finally shows something and you get all bent out of shape. I don't get him. We showed him numbers. And then he gets mad.
Worlds. I'm number 2 in comedy. I don't know who's number 1. Shuli Network is 57th. And they got
That's in the whole universe, Kevin.
5 people on their show. 6 if you count.
All right, so then we move up to the 60s. If you're, what are we doing here? Because we have 6 people, then 57 isn't accurate.
According to my abacus,
he's right. He's right. The algorithm doesn't know that there's 6 of us that work here. He's right.
There could be 15 of us working here. You don't know. We're working in shadows, man. We don't.
Let me tell you how accurate this list is. Jake Hudson is number 1. Okay.
Yeah, 7 if you count Chad.
Chad still works here.
Yeah, Chad's working like a horseback here.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have time to get on screen.
Shut up. Get me more credit card numbers. All right, go ahead.
Doing well. I'm 29th. They're 57th. All right, let's break this up. I want to watch this for a second. God, that was awful. All right, you live and learn. I thought it might have more juice to it. I thought they might ask him some. I'll go back to it. I thought they might ask him some tough questions.
Oh, is that why you book people on, to ask them tough questions? What, is he in the middle of a scandal and we avoided it?
What say you, Jim Norton?
Yeah. Was I supposed to ask him about Carmex and his situation, or Ray DeVito? Am I supposed to bring up Ray DeVito? They go, how shitty's Ray? And then when Jim goes, I like Ray. He's a nice guy. I don't have an issue with him. Wow. You know what? We dropped the ball on that. We dropped the ball.
Hey, Jim, how do you feel about Clearwater Chad?
But I'm doing Cumia's Cucks. Since Chad won't do it, I'll do Cumia's Cucks. And this is another Cumia Cuck.
This guy loves yelling out the word hack, but steals everybody's shit. He's the first to copy and do what everybody else is doing.
Speaking of cucks, he used to go out all the way to New York City to Midtown to work for Anthony Cumia for $100.
Yeah, and was totally fine with it.
Yeah,
was totally fine with it. And then one day decided, I mean, please, the guy used to bring his kid in there and have the guys producing babysit. Like, fucking crazy. Every second brings us closer to KB's last breath. Gary, checking in. Thank you for the $2.
You can hear it on his headphones.
Yeah. KB's last credit was crashing in 2019. Probably a favor from Artie Lang, who he always yells about him being a junkie. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think it had more to do with Apatow being at the cellar and Kevin working at the cellar around that time. And, you know, that's fine. It's a great credit. It's a great show. TSN breaking business news. Luke and Coffee down 1.58%. CEO quotes, "We no sell tea. You buy now." Dave Daffler, check it in. The most lonely phrase I've ever heard, or phrase. I wish someone was here so I could yell at them. Yes. Yeah, he just said that. Well, what's it worth to you? Pay Ray, pay Clearwater Chad, pay Carmix. They'll show up. Then you can yell at them.
I was beaten.
Wow, these people are so sad. Just pretending. The Frog Network pretending they're doing good. Then they got Cumia one day and Jimmy Jam Norton on the next day, and they're doing so good.
Cumia doesn't get a
they
nickname?
keep failing. They're like Ray DeVito.
Yeah.
Ray DeVito, you know how much he made yesterday from Atlantic City?
Isn't this a fun show? And I always feel like, man, I wish there was a show that just let me know what other shows are making, you know?
This should be in the financial network.
Boy, are you in luck.
CNBC, let's do it. Why doesn't he have a ticker running down there with everybody's totals? This could be a million times funnier, but he's an idiot.
Live stream, $42. Yeah, I went to Playboard today, everybody. I finally gave in. I've been asking people for information. I went to Playboard on my own, and I was afraid if I went over there,
I got confused and tried to jerk off to Playboard.
go down
Looking
the
for
old
the
rabbit hole.
centerfold.
He wasn't confused. He jerks off to numbers these days, believe me. Totals on there. Well, hold on. Why was he nervous? I got to hear this.
I've been asking people for information. I went to Playboard on my own.
Okay, so that tells me he asked somebody to tell him something. He didn't like the answer, so he went on there himself.
I was afraid if I went over there, I go down the old rabbit hole, as they say, and I did. But luckily, they kick you off. First, I went on, and I was like, "Hey, can I
Just like the seller."
What? How do they kick you off, Rug?
Well, they only let you see so much for free, is what he's trying to say.
Can I get some information?" They're like, "Yes."
I'll tell you how many times I've checked. I didn't even know they did that. That's a cool
Well, Kevin,
move.
I have a premium account, so if you need anything, let me know.
Well, if you need any stats, shoot us an email. We'll get them for you.
And then I said, "It's my birthday." So they're like, they gave me a little extra time. It's like going to jail to speak to your husband or whatever.
Well,
You only get so much time on Playboard. And then I had to sign up, give my email, and I was a member. And then they're like, "Okay, time's up. You got to pay for the privilege." So it was just as well, because I could have been on there all day. Ray made $42 yesterday. $42. He went all the way to Atlantic.
Let me ask Kevin a question. How much money did you make searching up what everybody else made, Kevin?
City with his whore manager. I'm trying to be nice because it's Sunday. With his whore manager, and he made $42. Is that good, Ray? Is that good? Ray will be like, "I wasn't even trying." Ray, why you go all the way to Atlantic City for $42? You could just do it from Ray Gootz's house. They couldn't have made money. I think they're like, "We'll get a hotel. We'll make it back. Ray will do a live stream."
Does everybody know who Ray Goots is? Good.
It's just like it's just walking by a crazy dude on a bus stop, just fucking babbling to himself.
Shuli, it's a show for himself.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's fucking unwatchable, if not for Frog. Yeah, you're right.
I was beaten.
I got to check out Chrissy's situation. Oh, remind me. Check out Chrissy's situation on Playboard. Chrissy's trying. We all know she's trying. She just built a studio.
That's stupid.
We have to get Kevin one of those little visors, the little green visors, pencil behind his ear.
It's like an old school pie gow dealer.
Yeah.
The Dominoes.
Built a studio. So she's trying. That's a fact.
What a joke. Why would you try when you just con people out of money?
But Opie's not trying. So that's why he's failing. Chrissy's trying and failing.
I mean, all you have to do is look at this picture and you can tell who's trying and who's not.
So which is better? Put up a poll, Adam.
I was beaten.
So instead, he just does this. He just.
Good take, whore.
Has like a visible ring light.
I was beaten.
He's so angry.
Oh, wow.
He's so. But meanwhile, half of that is bullshit. It's like he's just trying to He's trying to feed this audience of these fucking weirdos that he has because they need shit like this, attacking. A woman comes on screen, whore. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I can't call my wife a whore because she's not here.
Well, it's like you have a daughter. Like, what are you talking to women about women like this? Like, what are you doing?
It's not nice.
Her take is that's cool. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Hey, can I put this in your mouth? Yeah, that's cool.
I was beaten.
Oh my God! Listen to this.
Someone's a little sexually frustrated.
Nightmare episode 7. Whatever, Amy modeling. This is a lady with 102,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yesterday she made. Guess what? Drum roll. Do we have a drum roll? Yesterday she made $20. 5/3/2025. $20 on May 1st. I guess
wow. Look, so now he's just sitting there with his notes that he took down. Because while he's on Playboard, he's scribbling this down feverishly because he knows the time's going to end soon. Yeah. They're going to kick him off.
the day off for my birthday. May 1st, she made $54. Chrissy Mayer podcast live with Tara Reid. April 29th, $8. $8. Simcast, the return of Leanne Starr. That was $4.27. I guess that was last Sunday. That's her big show, Simcast. Simcast made $224. And then they got to pay YouTube, and then she's got to split it 5 or 6 or 7 ways. So everybody gets, again, $30.
Again, no matter what you make, he's going to factor in 18 people you got to share it with.
Yeah, considering the fact that, if he has a family, if he's got 3 kids and a wife, he's got to split his fucking money 4 ways too.
Damn right.
If he has,
right.
If they're there, whatever.
If not now, at some point, they're going to get their cut. That's for sure.
Hey, puta, I want my money.
Chrissy Mayer's Saturday stream. Opie check-in. I guess we're checking on Opie a lot. April 26th, $46. Even these numbers would embarrass Ray DeVito. Wow. Chad doesn't cover this anymore. This is good stuff.
I would love for one of his, super fans, the Borgo, the other one, the Chatter. You watch this and you tell me this is entertaining. If you're a fan of Kevin, that's fine. I get it. Kevin's a funny guy. But you cannot sit here and tell me this is a good show. A guy going over people's figures, people's dollars amounts that they made. You not adding anything funny to it. Not just a guy doing accounting for people that not a lot of us pay attention to in the first place. So, the subject is just boring from top to bottom. I want to see one of them spin this shit. Tell me, no, this is really, when he says $8, I lost my shit.
Okay. It gets good when he does a real deep dive into that.
For a guy who hates Jews so much, he sure really likes, he knows his demographic is watching.
Yeah. I feel like I would hurt the Jewish race by sitting here and breaking down people's figures. It would be anti-Semitic of me to sit here and do everybody's breakdown of dollar amounts.
Shuli, why don't you talk more about money on your podcast? Get more views.
Do you think maybe they like seeing him go insane, like the way people like watching Perry and telling him Scarlett Johansson's on the way over? His people tell him that he's beating us and destroying our numbers and watch him go insane.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Eventually you become the target to this type of audience. You keep saying everybody's a hack and everybody sucks, and eventually they're going to figure it out one day that you're the biggest of them all. So it's just a matter of time.
How much time does he have, really?
Listen, as far as doing a show, he mails it in on a level that no one else out there even does. At least John conned people into sending him stuff, tried things with the children's pictures and all that. At least he tried. At least he put in the effort into fighting. This guy No, I'm
going to say, I'm going to go one extra for you. John, for the most part, for people who don't know him, he's enjoyable to hang out with because he's fun. Like, even if he's sounding, because even if he's being a liar and pompous, it's still fun to watch. It's still fun to be around. This guy's miserable. Hanging around this guy, you want to be gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah, who would want to hang out with this? Like, what is in it for you to hang out with this guy? What you can't walk away from a meeting with him going, was that a blast or what?
Yeah.
Sad money. His new show. Yeah, this guy's driving you to defend John. I'm just calling it like I see it. John at least put effort into his show. This is a guy who hits go live knowing this guy's going to send me this much. This guy will send me this much. If I don't get this much, I'll end early. If I get this much, I'll stay late. I'll stay a little longer. If I send the link to this guy, I don't have to pay him. If I send the link to this guy, I do have to pay him. So blah, 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 blah. That's all. That's the only prep that's going into this show. And you can see it for yourself.
Stacy's right, though. It's like Kevin has lowered the bar so much, because I remember watching John saying he puts no effort into his show.
Yeah.
Now we're like, all right, well, yeah, he actually, got up and got the food and yelled at people and
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
Oh no, Shuli wouldn't spill the beans about money. He doesn't want anyone to know that. Otherwise, that would expose his grifting and stashing. Yes. Thank you. You get it.
Fine.
Thank you.
Maybe
Griftathon is back on, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever we get accused of it, it fires up the grifting machine. So,
you heard the man.
Gifted membership machine.
Let the grifting begin.
Don't forget the stashing.
Yeah, 99-cent super stickers for stashing, guys. Thank you. Let's rock and roll.
Every
You
Sunday I'll
grift,
do
I'll stash. How's that
got
sound?
it. You got it.
Cumia's cucks.
I was beaten.
Well, hey, she made $128 in 4 shows. And then Simpcast last Sunday,
What did he make for this show? It couldn't have been much.
she made $224. But again, she has 5 or 6 or 7 people. She doesn't pay them. But I thought she made money on that show. $224 is not a lot of money when you have 7 people on. This is before you pay YouTube and Apple, etc.
How many? Let me ask you this question real quick, because clearly this guy's crossed over into an area of like, this isn't a show. This isn't like a bit. This has taken over his life.
Mhm.
My question to you is, how many, this is just hypothetical. How many family functions, holidays, you think this guy has skipped to stay home and stream?
I would say most of, unless they're actually in his house where he has no choice but to be there, he will skip them.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, listen, this is a guy who comes from a huge family, and I don't think he got along with any of those people. So
No.
imagine having like 7 brothers or whatever the fuck he had, and just miserable. Just nobody likes you in the family. So I'm guessing he doesn't really understand what family functions are, or why they're important, and why you would hang out.
And that's
with
his family. Don't forget his wife's family now. I don't see him hitting it off with her family in any way.
I'll bet he's missed at least one.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe more, but like, I think this thing has taken over his life so much that he's checked out.
This is an excuse for him not to go now.
Right.
So
Right.
he didn't want to in the first place. Now I can't go. I have to do this.
I'm number 42. Don't you understand?
You asked how much money he made on this episode. Here is your answer.
Well, there you go. Chrissy, do an emergency show.
How much is my family going to pay me to hang out with them? Let me get my app. Hold on.
This Dabbleverse has just turned into, you ever see that documentary Knuckle about the Irish travelers that all fight each other?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And they just make like shit talking videos calling out somebody in a different family. This is what the Dabbleverse said. Hey, McGinley's, let me tell you something, and they start going up. And then there's like
the gypsy pikeys who fight each other.
Yeah. And then there's like a wedding, and the McGinleys are there, and they're like, "Let me tell you something, Smiths," and it's great. It's like promos and fucking.
Oh, they're so great. They're so great. They're all lined up, and you got 3 guys in the back with their arms folded like this.
Yeah. KB is worse than being the first to copy other people. He's usually 6 months. That is true too. Back when we were friendly, we were trying to get him into doing memberships, and he was a dick about it. Isn't that called cross promotion? What a douchebag Kevin is. Well, it's called a lot of things. It's called cross promotion, catching up with your friends, hanging out, having a good time. He doesn't get any of that. Rob Johnson, thank you for the $2.99 super sticker. The grifting has begun. Sorry, the stashing. Where's all the gifted memberships? Well, Joanne the lawyer, coming right up. It's been 19 months and he still wants to see the books. Views are fake. TSN makes no money. I love that even with Playboard, he still can't know exactly what you make, and it drives him insane. Yeah. It does. If you separate Brennan's head from his body and he was just floating, he could be mistaken for Cardiff's angry, irrational grandpa. He does have a little potato look to him. Yelling good take, yelling good take whore is why I'm divorced. Hey, Don.
Oh, hey, beef drippings.
And now the griftathon has begun. Dixon Cider gifting a dimer. Come on.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
I'm coming, Jesus.
Back
Worded
to
all
some-
over my face.
Thank you. Back to some stashing. Beef drippings. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Wait, I didn't play.
Thank you, Mr. Beef Drippings.
It's not easy, Kevin. J Dog with a super sticker. Thank you, J Dog. Appreciate that. Big Daddy Dodo with a super sticker. Thank you. Opie pictures are fun. Big fan. Big
They
fan.
have big brand apparel too.
Yes, they do, Zen. J Dog with a $4 super sticker. Come on. We super sticking it up, dog.
Dog.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Buddy Young, but not as successful. Mr. Saturday Night. I love you guys, and the numbers are already out there, but broadcasting the amounts again isn't necessary. Just saying, FKB. Yeah, no, we're with you. We don't do it. we're not the ones that are broadcasting amounts of what people made.
Yeah, Frog does that.
Well, and even when we talked about our place, it wasn't about he's talking about just showing that.
Oh, that's what I was assuming.
Well, I'm saying when we did the
But we
thing
don't do
where,
that.
right? Yeah, that's all I was saying. Imagine being so unlikable that a Jewish fella hates your show about money. Fucking ponderous. Cue the Jewish telethon. But do I even have that still?
Just did it.
No, that ain't it.
Oh, Shuli.
No, hold on.
Let's go!
Opa!
Woo!
Very much. Thank you for letting me know I still have it on my board. I love the fuck Kevin Brennan griftathon. FKB. Let's go, J Dog. Thank you. So you're the one. Stewie, I wonder how many YouTubers randomly dump on Ray even when he's you think he's just a go-to dumper? J Dog dropping a dimer.
Woo!
Come
Suck
on.
my dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
I'll be on the prowl. Be on the prowl.
This Noga can't play spades or dominoes. X is fair. You think you can't play domino? You can't slap bones, dog? Come on, man. Sorry. One last griftathon. The Professor Jad Allen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll suck your dick.
I'll suck your dick.
I eat cock.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
I'm
There you go.
coming, Jesus.
Thanks,
We
Joanne.
stand with penis.
Thanks, Joanne, the lawyer. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Chad doesn't find this interesting. I do. This is incredible. Again, just as I predicted, Chrissy doesn't make any money, but she's worried about Opie's money. Wow. $20. And that was yesterday. That was on a fucking Saturday. $20. Wow. Ray Vito made 42.
But don't worry, guys. I'm switching it up to weather in 10 minutes.
He had 3 people on.
I was
You know which
beaten.
weather? You know which weather's the hardest to make money in? Do you know? It's spring. Nobody likes to make money in the spring.
I could see it. He goes, yeah, no wonder that total was like, it was raining that day. They don't give when it rains.
Shuli blows harder than Norton on his wife's birthday. Shuli blows harder than Norton on his wife's birthday.
I don't get it.
I was going to say
I mean, these
2.
guys talking about comedy.
we got 2.
It's laughable. Mike Morse doesn't even exist in the comedy world. He doesn't.
What?
I've been in the comedy world.
Not lately.
Keyword.
Yeah.
Been.
If anybody exists, I know who they are. Mike Morse doesn't exist. Zen, I didn't.
Mike disappeared. He doesn't exist. You're right.
What happened?
Mike!
I made a wish.
I'm trying.
Mike.
Caroline, get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying to come back. I'm trying. Ah!
Oh no! Looks like Mike banged his mom at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. He's not coming back now.
I'll be here.
Meet Zenhauser till I started going to Compound Media. These guys don't exist. I didn't know about Shuli, and he worked at Howard Stern.
Don't make me pull out the goddamn news story I did with you, prick. You know, don't sit here and lie to people. We drove to gigs together. Like, it's just stop.
We were all doing stuff though. It sounds like he's out of the loop.
Yeah.
I mean, how does he not know what's going on in Howard Stern if you were there for 15 years?
First of all, he knows because he got so mad that his wife flipped out when I showed up to go to the gig. I drove us to this gig that we did at this movie theater, and I showed up to pick him up, and he's like, he even said, my wife doesn't give a shit about anybody I work with, but she heard I was doing a show with you, and she asked if she could come down and say hi. And we took a picture, and she was very nice. And so he was already... That, I think, is his biggest issue with me. Forget about Calta giving out his number. I like that Mike's not here. What? Oh, yeah.
I'm here. Now that I'm in the netherworld, I can teleport. I just went to Kevin's place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. He's jerking off into a wine bottle. It's very scary. He had just opened it, too. Weird.
You need to leave.
Bring Mike back. That's our exorcism.
You think that's easy?
That's the singer.
I'm coming back. Here I come.
Oh, thank God.
That was scary.
It's not like I'm Clearwater Chat. I don't know people. I know Kobe Bryant. So again, I didn't listen to Howard Stern, but I still know people that worked there. I never heard Shuli's name. Nobody said his name. It was like the name we don't speak of.
Mm-hmm. That's why they stopped playing my my stuff too. You don't hear that on Best Of anymore. Oh wait, you do. Mm-hmm. That's weird.
Shuli has Nornez, I guess. Why don't you show him and get Carmen's on? Out.
Genius.
Black holes. Again, I'd feel bad, except I crushed them last month. And again, they can get Norton on. They can get Cumia on. I crushed them. Barrister. I crushed them. Check the numbers. Go to Playboard. I did.
Wow, he is John. He is John. Listen to the tone, the way he talks to him. Sudi's going to start doing baby talk if he doesn't do it already.
What happened?
Something about this format, for whatever reason, happened to John. It's happening to him. It happens to a couple other people. Where it's like when you hook the electrodes up to the mouse's brain, and they have an option of whether eating or orgasming, and they keep hitting the orgasm button until they die.
Yes,
this is like his version of that, except it's either put on a good show or just sit there and count your money all day.
Yep,
he's starving to death. His brain is suffocating right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm doing fine.
Never been happier.
It's fun. So all the people talking the big talk.
Mm-hmm.
How great would it be if this green screen, you take it off and it's just a padded room in a facility, as his wife put him in.
There's just hubcaps on the wall. He's in some like garage, some shop.
They nicknamed my apartment Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. I love this face.
Rubbing feces all over yourself. I'm trying to do a show.
Hi, it's a new character, Smug Brennan.
It's like Stan Laurel.
Ugh. Yeah, it does. Put a little top hat on him.
I'm gonna.
Right, like Chrissy. Opie's mad. Chrissy should be mad.
I was beaten.
Cumia's Cox and Cleveland medals. I mean, this is great content, especially when you can check to see what kind of money they're not making. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And she keeps doing it. She keeps doing it like I'll turn it all around, boss. I'll turn it all around. You know, Frank can't be happy about this.
Well, now that's another little glimpse into who he is, because the second he stops getting super chats, he's done with this shit. He doesn't give a fuck about any of these motherfuckers, and he's gone. He's gone. I know people like that. Their money gets changed, and they fucking take off. All right.
Built a studio. And for what?
Fuck out of here.
Ray announced he won't go on Clown Time with Lamb because Lamb is a garbage person. So last night, Clown Time kicked Lamb off so they could have Ray on. As always, Ray brought nothing to the show.
Imagine knowing any of this information for a second. This is this guy's life. And I can see it in his eyes. He's fucking, I'm telling you, this guy has turned down family functions. I could smell it on him for the super chats. It's consumed him. He's like a crackhead. He's gonna steal the TV for super chats from his own fucking house. Telling you.
I'll be there for your abuela's 99th birthday. I promise.
A sad guy. Ray's a sad guy.
Yeah, Ray's sad.
I was beaten.
But again,
Ray just did a show. I think he's doing a show tonight, or he did a show last night at the Stand, and he had great comedians on. I think Mark Norman was on it. I think there was a lot of great comedians on it. He's doing well.
Right. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what else Ray's doing. Whatever the fuck Ray wants to do.
Yeah.
And that, you can't put a fucking dollar amount on that. You can't, there isn't a super chat that can remedy that. That is a gift to be able to go do a gig here, go do a gig there, not have anything holding you back. A wife, kids, birthdays, all that shit.
Doing the numbers because that's 647. The net was 4 something. 647, 42 was my gross. And again, I'm only doing the numbers because
Boy, am I gross.
On the 21st, they were all doing victory laps over at the network.
Yeah. And why do you do it after you say that word?
Yeah, right.
That's a little weird.
I think ba-da-ba-da gets me horny. I love ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da.
They were all doing victory laps over at the network because they came in ahead of me.
Wow.
He went corner, middle, or corner, middle, corner. It was weird.
Oh, yeah.
That little fucker was everywhere. I got to see that one more time. Hold on.
They were all doing victory laps over at the network.
Corner.
Because they came
no
in
middle. No middle.
Well, he kind of middled a little. It's like he usually did. Corner, corner, middle, corner. So it was like a little sweet.
Like his tongue did some victory laps across his mouth.
It's like a controller code for unlimited ammo in Contra back in the day.
And ahead of me for the month, even though they have to pay 5 people and I pay 1.
Up, down, left, right, lick, corner, middle.
1, and I pay gas. But now I'm like, oh, let's see what the money actually is. And these guys are fucking losers. And they get
everybody's a loser, but this winner. Take a good look.
Yeah, Mike Morse, it doesn't even exist.
What?
I was beaten.
Yeah.
Playboy.
Sure. Have we all wished that was true at one point? Absolutely.
It's amazing. Changed my whole life. 20 yesterday, 54 on the 1st, 8 on the 29th, 46. I already added up. 74, 82, 82.
Wow. Yep, look, it says my life's over. Isn't that weird?
And I'm going to read the back. I'm going to read the back of this cereal box: dextrose, glucose, zinc oxide.
In all fairness, let's give it a chance. It's the big payoff. If he shows a calculator with the word boobs on it, we're going to look like idiots. We're going to look like idiots, not him.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you adding the 224? I think you are. I still don't even think that's right. Anyway, she made 224 last Sunday on Simcast, and she's made 128 the rest of the shows this week.
You should do this show, Kevin, behind your paywall. You give out memberships. I know it's for people to chat. It's a nice grift. But you should do this, behind call it Carry the One. That's the name of the show. And then just do this where you add up everything. It's fun. One thing people love on podcasts, math.
Oh yeah.
Going back to last Saturday. So it's a colossal failure.
I was beaten.
Hope you unleashed. Kevin's whole career, Jay Hudson as a guest. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Yes, you got me. Busted.
You're only as good as your last show, Kevin.
Right.
So.
Busted. You got me. You got it.
All right.
You got it.
Yeah.
Well, at least he can handle criticism.
Wow. Yeah. And he
in a
retorts
fun,
so well.
Yeah, in a fun, joking kind of way.
Mhm.
You got it. Check the playboard, clown. Check the playboard, clown. Let's do it. Let's check the playboard, clown.
Yeah.
Hey, Louie. Hey, it's Kevin. Hey, just leaving a message. I miss you. Remember the good times?
Let me tell you something. He's already signed up and paid for the premium membership to this thing already. Already. I'm telling you, if this is the worst thing ever, this is going to destroy this guy. I can't wait. This is the court transcripts Lenny Bruce would go on stage with.
I mean, it's so sad.
Well, something sad.
It's so sad.
No sad on this end, brother. So now he's completely bailed on his show, and he's looking to playboard.
It's just, I mean, it's sad. This is why it's sad, because it's just people just pretend. Chrissy's pretending she's doing good.
In the background, you hear "Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you." Can you keep it down?
Daddy's working.
Grandma Rosarita, come light the 10th candle at this bar mitzvah. Come on.
He's at a catering hall. They're having this huge fucking parties in the closet with the coats.
All right, today he's becoming a man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, the guy here to hand them off? Okay, I didn't know that. So, do we have an uncle that can hand her off? All right.
Is there an uncle that can step in at the last second?
Because she has a studio.
They don't talk to any of them. So no.
So somebody told her, build a studio. It'll look professional. You get better guests. Blah blah blah. Didn't work. She made $8.
I was beaten.
Here's another thing that they tell you. They tell you the average
notebooks back out.
No, good.
People do
Oh
for
yeah,
a
wait.
show.
This is truly insane.
Okay, we've watched a lot of insane up until now. You're telling me this is more insane than what we've just watched?
Yes, this is a grown man that is 60 plus years old that is going to pretend he doesn't understand how math works.
All right, this I like. Let me get to a few of these super chats here. Just because. Hey, Don.
Oh, hey, see Kyle.
Hey, man, what's up? Good to see you. Abracadabra, sorry, formerly John Voight's LeBaron dropping a super sticker in you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your favorite Uber driver giving us
Gifted
5
membership machine.
If you got a membership from your favorite Uber driver, say thank you. All right, do it. Be cool. Ghost Mike sounds like Myrtle, but less funny.
Oh,
Moaning Myrtle.
Commentator, there was no prep going into this show. No, none whatsoever. Uh-oh.
What's embarrassing is this odd, old, broken record.
Lie Spider, everybody. Contractually, we have to do the voice and hold that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, did he mean that? Or was that a lie? Does he really think it's not embarrassing? Lie, Spider. You gotta stick to your script.
You never know.
Yeah.
In all fairness to KB, you can't turn down what you weren't invited to. That is true. That is true, Duke. Good point. Does Playboard account for memberships? I don't think so, right, Frog?
It does not. No.
Yeah. OG Muppet Mitts gifting 5. Thank you.
Gifted membership machine.
And now there's a bunch of dudes going, isn't that convenient? Huh? They don't track memberships. Well.
You know, since Joe's been doing the Uncle Rico show, I've been noticing lately in meetings, he looks like one of those. You ever see the time progression of a meth addict? And they start out pretty reasonably good looking, and then all of a sudden they turn to this shell, this husk.
Yeah, there's numbers.
This is what Brennan does to you. I mean, I give you props to Joe for fucking sticking. I tried to watch his show today.
Yeah,
I bailed in a minute and a half. I'm like, I can't do this, man.
Joe's like those guys who stuck around Chernobyl a little too long. Didn't get out. You know,
I have 3 lungs now.
How do my gills look?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Norton getting him on Opie and Jim after Brennan begged him, he'd still be doing $25 spots at the cellar, hoping he doesn't get jacked on the light rail coming home at 1 a.m. Yeah, they never remember those things, right? And Jim's never the type of guy to throw that out. He just fucking ignores it and moves on. Oh, hey, Kevin Costner and Untouchables Don.
You're mucking with the G, pal. Yes.
Is Kevin Costner African? Did that sound African to anybody else?
It sounded like a toothless Kevin Costner.
Oh, all right.
I was trying to do Connery. I don't do Costner.
Oh, you
let that be known in the chat, guys, here on out.
I hate to break it to you. You don't do Connery either.
Yeah, can I hear Connery again?
You're best. You're best.
All right, that's not bad.
Whiners always complain about doing their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Yeah, all right.
Just like a guinea to bring a knife to a gunfight.
All right, let's go.
Average viewers on Playboard. And I'm assuming Playboard knows what the fuck they're doing, because all the numbers they have for me from my super chats, the gross total is spot on. It's to the penny.
Sure is gross.
2 pennies. It's to the dollar. But they break down your shows for average viewers.
And I'm breaking down
and
right
let's just put
now.
it this way. The Shuli Network.
He's breaking down for any and all viewers.
I call them the network, if you will, for fun and for giggles. They're definitely buying live views. You can go to Playboard, see what the average viewer total on Playboard is for the shit network. You'd be surprised. It's way less than they want to convince you that it is. So they buy views like every day. They're buying views every day. So
is that true, Joe?
Do you understand what he's saying?
No, explain it to me.
So what he's saying is, so if you go to Playboard and look at well, let me look actually so I can tell you the exact right thing. But okay, so it says our average viewers is 724 during a live stream. And what he's saying is, because the average on Playboard says it's 724, there's no way that right now we could have 878 like it says now. Because it says that the average is 700. So how could we ever have more? And the answer is also located in Playboard. If you go to the live tab, Kevin, it'll show you the peak concurrent live viewers for every stream. And what happens is, if you add all these up and then divide by the number of them, it gives you an average.
Oh.
That's how math works.
Yeah, there you go,
can
Kevin.
you can see them here, Kev. And as you said, the numbers are accurate on Playboard. They're all right here.
Well, not when it's us. It's accurate for him, but not for us. But okay, now that we're all caught up, let's continue.
Doesn't matter how many subscribers you have or how many live views you have. It doesn't matter because they can be bought. The other stuff, not so much.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. So even when you lose, you still win. God.
Right. You know, I sent an email to my landlord the other day, and I was trying to explain the same thing to him when he was asking for my rent money. I'm like, well, you see, Playboard doesn't show. You know, you can buy memberships. You can fake that.
Right.
Not so much. And
I feel like you've been faking my gas and water the last month, so I'm going to pay a little less. What do you think of that?
You imagine what his wife's been faking for the last 10 years?
Bless her heart.
And the thing about Playboard, I don't think they get duped by fake live views or fake super chats.
Just YouTube. Playboard doesn't fall for it, but YouTube, we
Right.
scam every day.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm with them.
Because the Shuli Network's average live views is really not even close. It's about half of what they pretend to have.
He's doing air quotes.
So when
like
they're
John.
saying they have, you know, when Shuli's
incorrect
like,
air quotes too.
Yeah.
we got this many, we got 1,500 live. Playboard's saying their average viewer amount is 683. That's their average show, gets 683 people watching. That's what Playboard says. And again, they swear by Playboard. Remember, they were quoting it last April 21. They're like, can we?
It's our April 24th. So he has dates written down.
Wow.
Playboard's our Bible over here. You know that, KB. Isn't KB just admitting that no one is gifting memberships and his channel isn't growing? If Playboard is so spot on about the numbers, but it doesn't show memberships, I'm retarded. No, you're not retarded. You're 100% correct. Opie's geisha mouth.
Beat Kevy. So what do they say to this? Playboard says their average viewer for the show is 683. They never get that low. They're saying that's their average on Playboard, but they never get that low, do they? They're always up to 20.
Well, average is an average. It's not. God damn! I didn't graduate high school, and I can fucking figure this out. Why can't he? Because he's blinded by
Imagine going bowling with this guy and you have to contest the score because of bowling averages. Well, you know, I usually bowl a 135.
Anything.
1,200, 1,800, 2,000. They always do crazy high numbers. So it doesn't matter how many fucking subscribers you have. Again, it doesn't, because you can buy subscribers, you can buy live views. Surprise Chrissy's on. Wasn't Derby yesterday? Yes.
So
that's why she only made.
Hold on. So apparently we're all doing this show, me, you, and Mike, and Frog and Don. We're all doing this for the flex.
Right.
Yeah.
We're losing money. Yeah,
We're
paying.
losing money. Thousands.
Yeah, we all could be out doing whatever we want to do, but instead we want to come here and
To stick it to him.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Doesn't Playboard also take into account the views for stuff behind the paywall?
I don't know about that, because that chart I was showing you before, when it shows the live peak concurrent live views, there are like spaces that just have dashes there, and I think those might be the member shows, and it doesn't get that data.
Right. Okay.
$20.
I was beaten.
My dad beat me in a high school paper.
I was beaten.
Thank you. Did you guys get this on your pagers that Jim Stansel's angry and out of the podcast business?
Oh,
I'm afraid to touch mine. You know,
Right.
I don't trust you.
You're smart.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was beaten.
Wait, can Playboy see through the fake views? That average must mean some shows are in the 50s of viewers. No. It just means that they buy them and etc. Because mine were actually seem pretty accurate. That's what I'm going. I know the gross.
I would love to see how many pictures in his phone are of like family and how many are like super chats.
Well, the super chat's ours family now.
That's true.
See,
I had to delete a lot of your pictures. Wait, you got to put it back up.
Holy shit!
I think we got to make John what you call
Hardy?
it? Hardy, yeah. Sorry.
See what we can do.
Numbers, the super chat.
This is another boring show you've gotten ourselves in.
Totals are to the penny. The daily super chat totals are to the penny.
For
so
you.
I was surprised, and I was just looking around at all kinds of different things.
He's
So-
still like, well, first of all, he's got Clark Gable on coke on fucking. He's not commenting on this at all. He's still fucking talking about the numbers. This guy's driving
He's toast.
up.
He's toast. He's fried. This is his world. We are his everything.
The average viewers for mine were in the 500s, and that makes sense because on the weekend I usually do in the 400s. So if I do, obviously the average, if I do 600, 700, 800 on the weekday and do 400 on the weekend for late shows, like right now I have 445. So that's what I do on the weekends. Usually it's lower.
God,
So that's when I
Kevin-
thought, I'm like, that actually probably is actually
Kevin is
correct.
really
And then
lucky.
I looked at the network, and they were at 683. So that's why everything they do is just fucking. So I think Permaseal's making a joke. The average must seem the average must mean some shows are in the viewers in the 50s of viewers. Yeah. So that's what they'll say. They'll go, sometimes we put up clips that don't do a lot. So they'll
Is that in the script? I like how he looked down and be like, "Is that what I wrote earlier?" That they would say.
always have it. They'll always have an angle, just like Chrissy. That's like, no, because what happened is right.
I was beaten.
So their average viewers is 683. That's for live. Those are for live shows. Live shows 683. I mean, it's because even they even rate you. They even rate your live
me.
shows. They rate you for comments versus likes. Like my likes are
Thank God they don't rate your show for comedy.
way down. You can go there. For my likes, it's poor because I don't ask for likes, so I don't get all the likes. But
Yeah, he doesn't. You know what? I don't get $10 million because I don't ask for $10 million. What do you think of that?
Never thought of it.
Yeah. I don't ask for likes. That's why I don't get any. Wow. Super cope machine.
Crazy.
my comics are considered excellent. So again, I don't care about likes. I think likes are gay. Asking for likes is gay, and that's a fact, Jack.
Cool.
Jimmy jumped off for his nightly impalement. I didn't think he was going to do 3 hours. I didn't think and I just thought the fact that they're going up against Cumia at 8 was odd. I mean, they start at.
Well, AM and YouTube, they battle. They've been battling for ages.
Oh, we have a very we have a treaty with Cumia. It's a very delicate treaty where we don't impede on him after 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but we also wanted to teach Cumia a bit of a lesson where it's like, you cross this line, we'll book Norton, and then it's on. It's like Batman's going to a crime, but we got Robin on a podcast. You know what I mean?
7, so I didn't think it would do 3 hours. So I was curious how long he was going to do. It was unwatchable.
Yeah,
it was
Ken.
unwatchable.
Oof,
I mean, they're talking
okay.
about comedy and bringing down comedy and Mike
Having
Morse.
fun,
Again,
tell
Mike Morse
jokes.
doesn't exist in the comedy world.
I was beat.
Meanwhile, I tell you one place he does exist on Kevin's show. He doesn't shut the fuck up.
I'm his sweetheart.
Yeah.
But again, I don't literally, and again, it's on me. Again, it's on me. So again, I knew Cole's, I'd feel.
That's the next one, Frog. How many, and again, in an episode? That's going to suck, but we got to do that one time. And we should do an Auntie Karen bingo thing. We haven't done one of those in a long time. Now we got somebody.
And again, Mike Morse, and again, Ray plays the game of Again, Mike Morse. Again, they clowns. So again, but again, so again, I get hot again. I never again. So again, but again, so again, people, again, the proof's in the pudding, and again, they got to divide it by 5, and again, that's anyway. I was gonna shit on Norton's. That was not entertaining. I thought it was going to be better. I have always have high hopes, like Harry Callis. I had high hopes. He has high hopes. He's got.
No go on that, Joe. Big Daddy Dodo gifted 1. Let's go.
Am I
Come
here?
on. TK Buffalo gifted 1. Let's go.
I've been.
And OG Muppet. I always think it's going to keep going. OG Muppet Vince.
Unprecipitated. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't. Yeah. There. Now we finally figured out the word. Finally. Oh, that's great. Somebody sent me this picture. I got to send it to you. 1 second. There you go. Sorry, Mars did one.
Oh, nice.
All right, we'll grab this. What are we doing tomorrow? I think we're knocking out another blunder tomorrow during the day,
and a Rico tomorrow night.
A Rico tomorrow night,
Rico,
and then
wow,
yeah,
I hope there's math in that one.
and then Wednesday's moving to Thursdays. So we'll have
Thursday.
Yeah, we got Thursday happening.
So why can't Mike think up funny stuff like that?
He did. He's the one who thought of it. I'm just kidding. But he's the one that's going to have to make the background and everything.
Right.
I know. God damn it.
Read out my get out of here, you mental patient. I'm not reading that. I have a family to think of. What's wrong with you? The raid, yes, for you tier. Oh, the roid. Okay, we'll do that too. Tier 3. Raid. The Royd. Did you get that picture?
I did not.
It's in the Auntie Karen Discord, my friend.
Oh, look at you putting stuff in Discord. Well done.
It makes
How come you never thank me for putting it in Discord?
Because you know how to do it.
Makes me sick.
Look at you making my life a little bit easier.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hey, newsflash. It'll never happen again.
Would it kill you, Shuli, to look at the private chat?
That's fantastic.
Oh, the only thing better than that would be putting my face on Hardy.
Listen, tomorrow we'll be back. Hit like, hit subscribe. Caballing it up over here. We're sticking it to Kevin at least a couple times a week, and we thank you guys for your support. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Boys in the back, great job. Bye, everybody. Wow.
Oh, Auntie Karen, why do you act so? Always complaining, never paying people that you owe. Auntie Karen, would you kindly go? I'm guessing not, you fucking twat. It's the Auntie Karen Show.